Hello. Hello. Should have cleared my throat before I hit the button. Shouldn't I have? Well, hi. It's kind of par for the course around here these days. Things have been challenging, as they are this time of year, as they are wont to be. Yeah, this week has been rough. And it's probably just going to get rougher, honestly. But we live through it, right? We keep going. We get up, we dust ourselves off, and we get going. And so that's what I'm here to do. Is I'm back, y'all. I just needed a few days because, well, for a number of reasons. And it seemed like every time I thought it was going to be okay, it turns out it wasn't. And there were challenges and obstacles in my way. Thank you, Nomi. I missed your face too. Hello, Kimberly Gabaldon. Hello, T. So to get the medical news out of the way, the stepdad had 180 milliliters of fluid pulled from his lung. He went in for his MRI. The man has high violet. The man has raging claustrophobia. And he came to a realization, a memory resurfaced as to why he has such raging claustrophobia. And it's because his older brother, when they were growing up and he was very small, well, he was a horrible human being when he was small, and he just got worse as he got older. Basically, what he did is he put my stepdad, my very small stepdad, into a wooden box and nailed it shut. And then paraded him up and down the road and told him it was a coffin until he finally screamed loud enough that his brother let him out. Hello, Dawn Gloves. Hello, Franklin MC. Hello, Heather Mack. Missed you, and moreover was worried something serious was extant. Yeah, well, it's been a lot. The plate has been full. So he had his MRI. It required 1.5 milligrams of Ativan to do it. The hilarity of it all came when we tried to get him into the house afterwards. We got him into the car, and it was not as much of a fight as we thought it would be. But hey, Bilf, yes, Dawn Gloves. Nailed it shut. Uh-huh. Yep, and that was childhood. That was just one little peek into the really jacked up childhood that my stepdad had. So, is it any wonder? Here we all thought his claustrophobia came from being in the military. Nope. Yeah, that's one little tiny corner of the really jacked up childhood that my stepdad had. And when I say really jacked up, that's I wasn't surprised when I heard about it. That's how jacked up his childhood was, is that sort of revelation did not surprise me in the least. And I just went, okay, yep, that's on brand. But that man does not take sedatives or anything like that. So 1.5 milligrams of lorazepam, otherwise known as Ativan or Ativan, if you're Tommy, it rendered the man boneless. What can I tell you? So between me and Choo Choo and then Mom decided she had to, come in and be part of it as well, trying to get the man into the house, down 7 stairs, and across the room into his chair, his recliner in front of the television. Was a Herculean effort. It was the blind leading the drunk. It was Keystone Cops. And yet we got it done. It took us half an hour and a couple of stops along the way because his legs had forgotten how to leg. But we made it happen. We got him into the chair, and then Mom and I went upstairs to arrange snacks to bring them down, and we left Choo Choo with my stepdad, and she kept an eye on things. We didn't want to leave him alone because God knows what kind of ideas he would get in his head that he decided he had to do. We got him into the chair, and then I hear loud noises from Choo Choo. And so I went to the landing and I said, "What's up?" She said, "Anyone within the sound of my voice? Jerry's pain level is a 0, and he reports that his brain is squishy." He doesn't remember any of it. Not at all. Not a drop. But yeah, they were, she did the check-ins, how's your pain level? Where are you from 0 to 10? Mental health check-in, how's your brain doing? And he said, "It's squishy." She's like, "Okay, good squishy, bad squishy." He's like, "No, squishy, fluffy and squishy." Okay. So we got him through that. Well, tomorrow's the PET scan. Well, in a few hours is the PET scan. Oh my God, I am so glad that Choo Choo was here with us. She is honorary charge nurse for sure. She was a goddamn champion that day. And she says, I'm going to have to send her a text message and reminder. She says that she's going to come over and help with the loading the man into the house after the PET scan. But it's going to be different this time because Shuji and Boy Shorts have a wheelchair that we can borrow. And I'm going to go out. There is a wheelchair ramp on the back of this house. It's a long wheelchair ramp. But we have a wheelchair ramp on the back of the house. It is currently covered in snow. It will not be. I'm going to head out there probably right around the time the sun comes up. And I might head out there a little bit earlier than that just to dump some salt on the thing and get it going. And I will clear the deck. I will clear the wheelchair ramp. The neighbors will drop off the wheelchair. And when we get him home, all we have to do is plop him into the wheelchair, roll him on up the ramp and into the house via the upstairs where he can sit in front of the good TV on the couch. And the cat will show up and she will pin him to the couch because that's what she does. And all is well. So there's that. That's going to get handled tomorrow. I did go and see the doctor. I told you guys about that visit. What else do we have? Oh yeah, the just in time for everything. The microwave has decided to not. It'll light up and it'll make noises and the food goes spinny spinny. Um, but the waves do not make the heaty heaty. I've tried different power levels. I've tried presets. I've tried sensor cook. Nothing. This was not an inexpensive microwave. This was an LG microwave with a smooth front, and it's really pretty, and it worked really well, and it did all the things. It did defrost really well, and it had sensor reheat for all sorts of different kinds of settings. Is it a dinner plate? Is it a casserole? Is it a beverage? It had all sorts of stuff. And it rocked until it did not to. So there's that. That makes life really interesting, especially when I make things with lots of leftovers that I want to just reheat really quickly in the microwave because I don't want to dirty up extra dishes and make more work for everybody and waste more water washing them. And I mean, all the things. Nothing in like it is what I will get. Nothing. So that happened. That's been fun. That's been a nice little adventure. Every once in a while, we just kind of try again, unplug and plug back in. You know what? I think that's the one thing we haven't tried. Maybe I should just reboot the microwave. My nuke not nuking put the googly eyes back on. This one never had eyes. But she did sing a really nice song when the food was done. And we liked that. We liked the food is ready song. Road salt in water table and microwave radiation makes masses amenable to false narrative of Seobilf Dwight Howard mutual handjobs. ABC No Rio Men's Room 2004. Thank you, Bilf. Hey, Matrix. Good to see ya. Yeah, it's been quite a few days. My life has been interesting, and I don't know who I pissed off to get this curse thrown on me. The may you live in interesting times, but that's apparently where I am. Also, Pamela SP Butterfly would like some ones for her folks. Dad is in ICU, and I thought I would pass that on. And we can just throw the ones out to everybody who needs them. Christ knows I do. I know my stepdad does. I know my mom does. We all kind of do, don't we? I did receive news from the Carb Sarge that Henry's screaming seizures are getting back under control, which is great. And so things are calming down a little bit for her. And she sent me a Porpington report just for me today, which I thought was very sweet. And I appreciated that because it was basically the first thing I looked at when I woke up. You fell again last night. God damn it, Matrix. That sucks. I am sorry. And thanks everyone for the ones. Both, the ones for me and the ones for all the other people. Because, I know people need it. And I'm not trying to, hey, Diane Phelan Muller, I'm not trying to get on here and be all whine, 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 whine. Life is hard for me. Because I know that life is hard for everyone. And this time of the year really sucks for a lot of people. But I thought you'd want the update. Hey, NJS. Good to see ya. We have Corona going on in the house, so that blows. Ooh, Danielle, that does blow. I am so sorry to hear that you have the kind of Corona that is not the Mexican beer. Dawn Gloves, I think he is. I think he is trying to make you go out there. He needs a nurse on hand 24/7. Still awaiting carb go or no go from the carb sarge on the green marzipan cake. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I got nothing. Friends are here for the whining. Yeah, well, I despise whining in children, much less adults, so I never want to be that guy, but it is what it is. I do, however, have a pretty special show coming up in the works. There have been negotiations back and forth, and I meet them with trepidation due to my lack of technological expertise, but I will do my best and we'll kind of do what we can. In the meantime, Xena Marlene to anyone who needs it. Damn straight. And yes, Choo Choo was a goddamn champion, and I appreciate the people raising their glass or their one hitter or their whatever to her as well, because yeah, she really came in clutch. Matrix has been very emotional. He's been crying. We've talked about that. He's disclosed it here in the chat, so I don't feel I'm telling tales out of school when I mention it. We've all got shit going on, man. And mine just kind of crashed down on me really hard the last few days. So Kathy, bad news on my kidneys, and I was sick last week. More bad news this week about my lungs. I've exceeded my bad news limit for the year and will be a hermit until I can process all of it. That is fair. You are welcome to just hermit away. While I'm waiting for road salt to do its thing, rock salt, whatever. I owe you an email, and I will be rummaging through to see if I can find it. So, yes, friends are here for the whining. Thank you. Whining, ranting to is different than whining or ranting at. Lessons in Staying Married, number 113. Yeah. Yeah. And I know it. I know it. You just hurt yourself again? Your foot? It never ends. Of course it never ends. Matrix, and yet we still keep going, honey. We'll be here. We'll be here for you, honey. You know you got mad love in this chat. Kathy, I am sorry to hear about your bad news regarding your kidneys and your lungs. If there's anything that I can do to help you process that, please feel free to reach out. Like I said, I'll be digging around again, trying to find an email for you that should be in my inbox. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be. It just requires a lot of digging. Julie543, it's been a bit. I wanted to say hi and how much I love you and everyone here. A creator I followed suddenly died over the weekend, so just a reminder that I love you, all of you. Thank you, Julia. I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. And I won't pry for details, but I am sorry for your grief and your loss. Do you know Trouble Me, My 10,000 Maniacs? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And message received. Yep. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Dawn. Thank you. I haven't been silent. I just haven't been reaching out either. When people check in on me, I thank them profusely for checking in on me because I really do appreciate it when people check in on me, and I am honest with them about where I'm at. We are a mess, Danielle. Damn right we are. And you know what? That's okay. We're allowed to be a mess. We're allowed to be messy. Um, I had to go away for a while. I had to just not, because I couldn't put on. You can share whatever names you would like, Julia. I don't mind. I've always been down with promoting other channels. I've always been, if you want to say the name, you're welcome to share the name. Is it somebody that I know? Um, you're welcome to share the name, Julia. Um, I appreciate that people check in on me, but I couldn't sit here and be okay. Um, and I know that I've sat here and been a mess before, but it's more than that. So, uh, yeah. I'm honest with the checkout chick too. If she asks how my day is going, I like to collect the different reaction faces. Yes. Yes. For everyone here. Yeah, the song, if you haven't heard Trouble Me, for everyone here, why let your shoulders bend underneath this burden when my back is sturdy and strong? Trouble me. Yep. I can't remember exactly how all this song goes, but yeah. Yeah. They nailed it with that one. And yeah, I'm honest with the checkout people too. If they ask how my day is going, I'm not one of those, "Hey, it's going great." Most of the time my response is, "I'm still upright." And we celebrate the small victories, and sometimes that's the only victory that we have. We're still upright. We're keeping going. Kathy appreciates all the ones, and right back at you all. Thanks, Cricket. You're so welcome, Kathy. Law tube circles, legal vices. Jeff, heart attack or heart failure over the weekend. Well, 'tis the fucking season. And now everyone is kicking themselves over him saying his arm hurt like a pulled shoulder muscle. Oh, God damn it. He should have been kicking himself over that. Cricket in Cape Canaveral organizing interdimensional New Jersey night sky psyop in preparation for Marian apparitions and Marcabian reclamation of the pyramids. That will be in May. Yes, it will. Dawn Glove says, hey, sometimes I say, hey, I haven't quit yet. Hello, No Face. Thanks for popping in. Hello, and good night to you. Yeah, I haven't quit yet. Frank Humphreys, hey, I hope you're getting some help and support. I'm getting support from those around me. I'm getting assistance from those around me, like Choo Choo, like Boy Shorts, like Shuji. And I am trying to see what my insurance covers as far as therapy goes. And now I have to try to find a therapist, which is going to be fun. Sounds like he had an appointment to get his arm shoulder checked out by a doctor this week, of course. Kim White, hey, good to see you. Who wants to see a cheesy Christmas jumper? Shut Up Matt wants to know. I believe that's probably what just made my phone go ping. Oh, we never think it's the thing that it is, right? He thought he had a pulled muscle in his arm. My mom thought my stepdad had a chest cold. Heart attack, stage 4 lung cancer. Go get checked out, folks. Don't be tough, guys. Go get it looked at. Go to the ER if you have to. Go to urgent care. Do the thing. Our meat cars are squishy and eminently fallible. If something's going on and seems a little weird, please go get it checked out. Please. Please, please. Doug didn't believe in doctors, and look where it got him. Finding a therapist is a nightmare from the depths of hell. Well, you're not wrong about that. Finding a therapist, finding one that I can work with, finding one that I click with, and finding one that my insurance covers and having them all be the same person. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. Plus the fact that I imagine right now at this time of year, all of the therapists are booked to the freaking gills. Sunshines! Hi, my little muffin. Speaking of people who checked in on me, don't try to not be a problem or not cause a problem. We need you here, so go to the damn doctor. Julia, truer words, man. Truer words never spoken. That's perfect. Thank you, Sunshines, for checking on me. Thanks for popping in. Finally got my tree up and lit up. Wasn't sure if that was happening this year. I'm glad this year is over. Well, it ain't over yet. But we did, Mom put up our little teensy tree, and so that's up now. It's only little, and it only has, little tiny little ornaments on it. It's very small. It's very compact. It's white. It's not even a full big ass thing. Trying to tuck presents under it would have to be like Matchbox car. Teensy hotel jar of jelly. Candy bar. Just little tiny things. Suwasu eye cream. Outstandingly expensive, incredibly effective, and a very small package. Yeah, it's on my wish list. I did that. I splashed out on my wish list. I put a few things on there that were extravagant, but I also put things on there that were incredibly budget friendly. So I updated it. You guys told me to, and I did the thing. Pamela SP Butterfly, you made it. I'm glad you did. We sent out some ones for your folks. And Skylight Night, hi honey. Good to see you. Danielle, yours is just a 4-foot white tree. I don't even know if ours is that tall. I think it might be like 2.5 or 3. It's not very big. It sits on a table. Hello, Crafty Witch. Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. The hair is herring tonight. I did have to take the flat iron to the bangs tonight because, oh my God, frizz. Whenever I play VR mini golf, what that headset does to my bangs is undescribable. Kathy says, I've had the same therapist for 20 years. Yep, I've had a life. Damn right you have. I called him today and we'll talk to him Wednesday. Couldn't do it without the support. Damn straight. Tiny Tree was okay for Charlie Brown. That's right. Cricket, go to the doctor also means I need you to keep going through the long slog to find the right therapist. I will. I will. Mainly because if I don't, I know that Choo Choo will kick me in the ass a number of times. And I need that. Nomi says, how do you get help when your brain just shuts down and can't even make a simple phone call for help and you are all you got? You're not really all you've got. I understand the paralysis. I do. And so does Choo Choo. It can be crippling. But you've got people. You've got people more local than you think. And we can help. All of us. We help each other stand up. That's how it is. Know me. So know that we got you. And if you're having a tough time making a phone call, send a text. Send an email. You're not the only one. You're not alone in this. You don't have to be. None of us do. Sunshine says, my therapist sent me a text about 30 minutes ago. He's having a rough time. I bet he is. Everybody is. This time of year sucks. Pamela, thank you for sharing and requesting the ones. Much appreciated. I'm a bit of a mess over what's going on with my dad. Yep. Absolutely, Julia. 100%. Kim White says, I have a really 6-foot, really nice pre-lit Fraser fir fake tree, but I don't even bother dragging it and all of the ornaments out for me and the pets. I just plugged in my little fiber optic tree, and I'm good. That's what ours is, and it's totally fine. It's just the three of us and the cat. Who needs a giant tree? Who needs to go out into the forest, cut down something that's alive, bring it inside? It's a lot. A Yule log is one thing. Having the whole tree sit there and shed needles for a month, I'm not here for it. Trees of Wotan and Jesus Christ pine healing obviate need for dark alchemists of body and mind. Well, you're not wrong there, Bilf. Oh, there you go. Julia says gnome. Yep. That's when I go talk to other neurospicy people on Discord and it helps me try to do the things. Yep. Everybody supports everybody else here. For sure. I gave up on the potential therapist who prefers email versus text. I'll take both of them, but I would like to have both options be available to me. Skylight Knight, actual therapist. I try to acknowledge the people that reach out to me for therapy because I know how much courage it takes to make the call. It do. And I don't even know where to start as far as trying to find a therapist and looking at, do they have profiles? Is it like okay stupid but for therapists? Can I just swipe left, swipe right on people that I think might work for me? I haven't had a therapist since I was an actual child. Crafty Witch, proving how crafty she is, found her old Blockbuster card and turned it into an ornament. Nice. I tremble thinking how Midnight and Scarlet are going to react to the tree. Well, they are going to stare at it with giant, huge, glassy eyes. and they're going to say, "It's so shiny. I must kill it." And then they will climb it, and you will see them nestled in the branches. Depending on how big they've gotten, they may knock it over. I would recommend very strongly that you make sure it is in a base that is broad and makes it very difficult to knock over because they're going to try. Also, nothing glass, and don't use that individual icicle tinsel because they will eat it. My tree didn't make it up this year. My parents bought their live tree from a local fundraiser, put it up, and then all hell broke loose. We got the lights and angel on it and decided that's classy. Cool. As in, there will be no ornaments this year, and it is peaceful and exactly what is needed. Fair. Absolutely. Yep, I love it. Fact is, you do what you got to do to get through. And there's no reason. Your pup is leaving your tree alone. Skylight Night. How is Luther, by the way? Last time we were here, there were some challenges with Luther, and you were at the vet. Is Luther doing better? We need a Luther update. It's artificial. It's got a metal stand. Well, they gonna climb it. I'm just telling you. Tinsel and cat poop is classic. It sure is. It sure is. Little kitty sparkle poops. OK Cupid for both love and therapy eliminates word search function, denying CO Bilf healing from grundle odor friendly. Hashtag lone wolf. Well, Native now makes a whole body deodorant, as do a number of different other places. So if you feel like you want to really spruce yourself up, I may or may not have used the word spruce in the midst of talking about Christmas trees as well, on purpose. You could consider that as like a special thing. You can try a therapist. If it's not a good fit, they may help with a referral. They may, but it's that may that bothers me. When Simon, Alvin, and Theodore were growing up, there'd be an annual trip to the garden center for them to choose a new ornament each. Aw. X-rays showed Luther had no blockage or obstruction, just a really bad GI gastrobacteria thingy. Yay! Anyone looking for a therapist can start with your insurance customer service. Sometimes they have a list, and yup, you got to call all the numbers. Well, balls. Luther's on a lot of meds and special digestive-friendly diet. Fair enough. I'm glad he's doing better, though. Is he doing better? I think he's doing better. I hope he's doing better. No blockage. We love that. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to call all the numbers, but I will, in fact, call all the numbers. Cricket is right. No tinsel around dogs, and especially cats. It can lead to a $5,000 vet bill or an unalive pet. Linear foreign body surgery. Yep. You can interview therapists until you find the right fit. It's important to find someone you click with. Yes, it is. And I sense doing a lot of that. Janelle says, balls! And I'm here for it. Yay, balls! Balls! Psychology Today is the website of therapists, and it is overwhelming and exhausting. Even when my psychiatrist went through it all for me. See if somebody with more spoons will help check the list versus that. Yeah, I don't know who I know that has more spoons. But I'll be utilizing all of the resources that I have available to me. I'll be speaking to my insurance company to see what they've got, and I'll just kind of go from there. In the meantime, y'all, it's been a few days. We should probably do this, huh? This whole thing with the night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. And I know that Shut Up Matt has a song for us. You know what else I love? And I use that term loosely and mostly in a hyperbolic fashion, because in fact I don't love it at all. Is when the phone decides to update while you're asleep. And that means the alarms don't work. You don't get any notifications. It doesn't make any noises because you have to then wake it up, unlock it, and acknowledge that your phone just updated. And okay, great, thanks, the update's complete. So that happened. All right, so here we go.
369, the meds are fine. The Poppington shoe slippers on the streetcar line. The line broke, the Poppington soaked, and they all went to Duluth in a little rowboat. Clap, clap, clap your hands, clap it on your partner's hand. A right hand, my cricket told me to feel more goodly, that we should take our night medication. Then Choo-Choo told her she kissed a soldier, and now she won't buy her a rubber dolly.
That's very silly, and I appreciate that. I do also see that we were talking about Tori's chat. Yeah, I was in Tori's chat when I sent y'all over there. Clear GI tract, clear planet. Hashtag no blockage. Very nice. Oh, and he's liking this food better than the regular stuff. Okay. Some of them have nice contact me forms on their website, which means you can do overnight or non-business hours and write good contact method and times if phone in little message. Okay. Com cycles insist all caps valence impediment, exhausting, and inefficient session. Yeah. Almost every does a complimentary Are We a Good Fit intro call of 20 to 30 minutes, only about enough to weed out really not good, but better than nothing. Okay. I resent updates. Why get it right the first time? I know, internet pirates, but still. Yep, for sure. So I had sent people over to Tori, to Room Raid Tori, because she is a queen and we love her. She is an OG when it comes to the protesting of Scientology, the complaining about Scientology, the speaking the truth about Scientology. absolute OG, and we love her for it. I sent people over there, and I was in the chat, and I was typing, and nobody saw me. And so I sent messages to a couple of people that I saw in the chat who had come over from my room. And somebody said, "Hey, we're coming over, room raid from Cricket." And she said, "Well, I hope Cricket is in here too." And I was. But I was typing and she couldn't see me. And yes, we can tell that you've gone through this very recently, Julia, and I appreciate all of the information that you're giving me and all of the perspective. I appreciate it quite a bit. Pamela SP Butterfly actually took night meds tonight because she needs to sleep. Yeah, you do. You do, especially with what you're going through. You have to. It's necessary. Anyway, I was in there. I was in Tori's chat. I was typing with all of y'all, and she gets a lot of email, so she didn't see me in there. Oh, Julia, I don't think it's YouTube. It only happens every time I go into her chat, and it has to do with one of her mods in particular. And that person is convinced that this is the one person who was the main one behind the Chow Yun Smut is Osa nonsense the first time. Not this remote viewer nonsense. So I think that mod has simply made me invisible in the chat and won't fix it because they have their reasons. Tori, when I emailed with her about it, she did say, "I get so many emails. I get a lot of spam. I don't, I'm sorry." But she said she'd talked to her mods about it and nothing changed. So here I am, stuck in the forbidden zone again. So I will continue to send people over to Tori because she is amazing. Oh yeah, there's another instance of that BS. Julia, the first time it was just targeted at me. The second time it was somebody who said that they were an OTA remote viewer and they put out a list of a whole bunch of people. Apparently I don't exist. I'm actually Dusty. Dusty Soda Fountain. So, go figure. They have whatever reasons that they have, Kimberly. Apparently they tried to research me and discovered that nobody by my name existed before like 2012 or 2003 or something. I don't even remember the exact date because I don't really care. It's a lot of nonsense. And clearly I've existed since long before that. But I've heard Tori scold her mods for booting people before. I certainly hope they didn't hide you on purpose. Oh, they did. Next time I'm in there, I'll point blank ask if you're mistakenly hidden. Ask if I'm hidden on purpose. Ask away. Just try posting a comment if that's also blocked. Tori can check her privacy blocked list and clear you. Maybe. I know that I couldn't send a super chat because I tried that too. And it wouldn't let me. Remote viewing and Tori chat invisibility, both OT abilities. Okay. All right. In a world where you can be anything, OSA would be something unique. It is neither, Kim White. Neither. It's a different one. Well, obviously, you're a dusty soda fountain, but you're still Cricket, yes. Yes, I am an OSA operative. Yeah, that fucking remote viewer list was bullshit, but this well predates the remote viewer list. Like, this is somebody who was legit serious about it. They made their whole YouTube channel, YouTube profile. Yep, you got it, Kim. So try flipping back and forth between live and top chat and see if you can see what you wrote still. I can see what I wrote. Nobody else can see what I wrote, including Tori. But anyway, this person had a sock puppet account on YouTube, and they made their whole banner on their profile page just a big picture of Chow Yun Smut is OSA. They have told people about it in person in LA. And of course I heard about it. If you're actually blocked, I think you get a message kind of like when chat is on slow mode. I think you only get that if you get put in timeout. Oh, you sent me puppy photos. Yay, Crafty Witch. Thank you. I was wondering what that was. And somebody else sent me photos of cats in costumes. Let's see what we got here. Jason the Dog Father, Muffin Tan Teacup, Gizmo Multicolor, and Coco the Black Chewini. Okay, so this is Muffin. That's Muffin. Cats in Costumes is awesome. I have no idea, Kim White. I don't know where she got it. Yeah, if I was OSA, don't you think I'd live in a more populated and signpost city than Hoth? Don't you think I'd live someplace that actually had either an org or a mission? All right, and then Gizmo. Here's Gizmo. Hoth now crawling in cycles. Scientos rush on beans. Yeah. Incredibly sad and unnecessary. I agree. And this is Coco, the Black Chewini. Oh, and here is Jason, the dog father. You guys, you know Jason P? Mod extraordinaire on a bunch of different channels. There he is with all of the creatures. HCOB, January 7, 1968. All operatives on Go lines will cease disrupting enemies and instead share pet pictures and organize vacations. Damn straight. Closest org to you, Kim White, is Washington, D.C., and that's 4.5 hours. Closest org to me is like 3 hours away in St. Paul. Thank all that is good for pet photos. Damn right. Yep, I'm playing the long game. Look at this child. Oh, Gizmo. Gizmo sleeping in a blanket. Hey, Panda Kelly. Oh, tiny. Tiny. Tiny muffin. They are ridiculous. Thank you for sending me these. And then Chrissy Never and Newton. Cats in costumes. Watching babies sleep and dogs sleep are some of life's greatest joys. I actually agree with that. Also, with watching cats sleep. Now, see, this gives you a really good view of the collar on this thing. I am here for it. Oh, she looks like you just said you were going to give her a BATH. I'm loving the collar on it. But she also sent me, we had a Christmas cat parade. My cats love to dress up. Well, Pepper Girl doesn't, but she will hang. I'm sending you some pics of fun we had after I worked a 50-hour week at the hair salon, dealing with so many emotions of holiday life. So this made me smile, and I truly hope it makes you smile too. All right, so Panini, Pepper Girl, Al Dente, and Savini. Here they all are. Kimberly Gabaldon, Sleep Sweet, thank you for setting me up for that. So here's Savini in his little outfit. And the other two are like, the fuck? Why are you wearing a human suit? Why are you wearing a cloth? Oh, little nose kisses. So thank you, Chrissy Never and Newton, for these photos because they did really help. They did a lot, and I appreciate you tremendously. Oh, and Henry made himself a nest. This is from Pamela SP Butterfly, and he sure did, didn't he? There he is. So nest. Much cozy. Wow. So that's what we've got, and I will show you the special Porpington report that I got from Shar. Just for me. This small creature. The elbow hanging out. So, yeah. I appreciate all of the animal photos. Sometimes you just need animal photos, man. Falling asleep. Okay, Kathy. Sleep sweet, honey. And Xenu Marlene to Chrissy Neverin Newton and to Crafty Witch for sending animal photos. And to Shar, too, the Carb Sarge, for sending a special Porpington report just for me. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate it, and I'm happy to share. I forgot to do responsible YouTuber things. So for all 39 of you in here, you were stuck on a loop watching animal videos earlier. Crafty Witch, I am going to be watching Apollo and Friends because they did a stream earlier today. So that's that. I'm going to watch an African gray parrot and some cayuse do things and be amusing and smart. So that's what I'm going to do probably when I'm done here. But for all 39 of you that are in here, if you would be so kind as to hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not here to tell you what to think. Just would appreciate the engagement. Thanks. Check to see if you're still subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. We've jumped up a little bit, and I appreciate that. I'm going to blame Danny for it, because he has been the absolute sweetest ever since we did a 5-hour stream with him and his concussion. But please consider subscribing. It's fast, it's free, it's painless. Once you do, tickle my bell and select all for all notifications. That way you get to know every single time my annoying ass goes online, which is generally about once a day, but I mean, this week has lowered the average quite a bit. We do have memberships here. They're $2.99 a piece. I do the occasional members only stream, and I'll be doing another one later today, probably, just to talk about snow removal and let you guys listen to the really amazing wind chimes that we have out back. Because the pipes on them are really long, and so we get amazing deep tones from them. They're pretty incredible. They're zen as fuck. And what else? We accept super chats. Of course we do. If you want to contact me or support the channel in a way that YouTube does not devour 30%, all the ways to do so are down below in the description box. The email address, the P.O. box. Yes, I did check it. Shut up, Matt. And all I got was advertising circulars and coupon for Arby's. So I tried. Yeah, y'all get cool emojis. You get fun little badges next to your name. We're working on getting you more badges. Choo Choo's working on doing the thing. Yeah, the email address, the P.O. box, the Amazon wish list, which the chat made me do, the PayPal, and the Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get. Those are all in there. And if you're lurking, Steve-O, hi. I know he sometimes lurks. You need that now to sleep. Heather Mack, it's been windy out there, so I've been hearing them in the room. Maybe I'll just do a little stand out on the porch and do a little ASMR kind of thing with the wind chimes so that y'all can hear them. Yep, I checked the P.O. box. Shut up, Matt. I sure did. I'll be going back there at some point this week. The week is still young, but I checked it on the day that my stepdad had his MRI, and all I got was advertising circulars and coupons for Arby's. So, and Sammy's Pizza and Papa Murphy's Pizza and Subway. Basically, I got a lot of fast food coupons, and that's about it. And something addressed to a completely different P.O. box than mine that was put in there incorrectly. So, there you go. But yeah, I would appreciate it if you would do all the things. I'm going to keep this one kind of short. So, oh, you forgot to hit the like. Well, thank you very much. I am glad that I reminded y'all and that it triggered something in you. I think I am going to go and stand outside and do a members only ASMR wind chime thing. And of course, the second I go out there, you're not going to be able to hear a damn thing because the wind will die down. It's just how it goes. It's how we do here. Never in Aaron. Hello. Good to see ya. I don't believe we've met. Welcome. I too am a never in. Pating. Something went pating. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do that because I needed to get another members only stream in before the end of today anyway. But I'm going to wind things down here. Thankfully, we have Kimberly Gabaldon who hooked us up in advance with this. I'm doing the best to take care of me, Kim. And thank you, Julia. I'm trying. Everybody take care of yourselves, please. And if you need us, reach out. Just one of us. We're here. And if I can concentrate on somebody else's problems, then I don't have to think about my own. You know how that goes. Right now, beats AARP invites and offers to tour overpriced senior living condo schemes. Fair enough, Janelle, although I've been an AARP member for a really long time because, little known fact, you can actually join when you're 18. You don't have to be a retired people. You don't have to be 65 or even 50. You can join when you're 18, actually. And it's kind of funny like that. What I want to see is an 18-year-old rock up to like a movie theater and be like, so here's my AARP card. Where's my discount? And somebody not believing them. Okay, shut up, Matt wants me to show you his jumper. And he is serious about it. It is, it's a pretty blurry shot though. Shut up, Matt. But I'm trying. And it's got Darth Vader on it, and it says, I find your lack of cheer disturbing. There's a little stormtrooper down at the bottom. It's a little blurry, but I showed them your jumper. And this is the red sky in Yorkshire before sunrise. Thanks to Shut Up, Matt. And Ms. Pup Groomer 20 sent me a photo. What? Oh, well, of course. She sent me a couple of photos. She sent me a photo of the neighborhood deer. Little cutie. Clip clop, clip clop. And then she sent me a photo of one of our favorite pibbles, Ms. Mo, who is probably just snoring away. We love Mona. She's a gem, and we love her. Thank you. Thank you, Pup Groomer 20, Jen, for sending us Ms. Mona. I appreciate you. We love Mona. Right now, it's one more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more sip ought to get it. One last chip They're in the kitchen. One more for the road. Cheers, y'all. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your patience, for your kindness, for hanging out with me, for your understanding at my prolonged absence. And yeah, I'll be back. Should be back tomorrow. Same bug time, same bug channel. Hopefully everything goes smoothly with the PET scan in the morning. And I'll tell y'all about it. I don't know how long it'll take to have it read to get any kind of results or anything like that. But hey, Darth Beaver, good to see ya. In the meantime, I hope that you sleep sweet, you rest well, you stay safe. Watch out for deer. Remember to take your meds. And you know, all the usual things. In the meantime, thank you, Julia. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate you. In the meantime, y'all, peace to you.